When it comes to hiring a consultant, there are really four reasons that come to mind for me. And I understand that when I'm talking about this, I'm talking primarily about consulting for schools, for K-12 organizations. But I think most of these apply to businesses or nonprofits also. First thing that comes to mind is that you might hire a consultant to help manage the unmanageable. Especially in schools, there are sometimes when you don't have the resources to be able to hire more staff. As an administrator, you quickly learn that it is often a matter of prioritizing, of deciding what you are going to fail at and what you are going to make sure that you succeed at. And sometimes, even at that, you just can't juggle all the priorities and you need a little extra help. And when you can't hire someone to come in and do that on a full-time employee basis, the consultant can step in, and for a fraction of what it would cost you for an employee, you might be able to come in and take care of one of those really high priority items. The next thing is that leveraging that third-party perspective and voice is huge. Oftentimes when I think about this, I think about it in terms of things like accreditation visits, where it can be hugely valuable just to have someone from the outside come in and take a look at things, see them in a different way, but even more importantly, to be able to speak to your team, to speak to your staff in a voice that is coming from that outside perspective. Because let's be real, it can be difficult when you're working with a team. Let's say you're at a school site and you've got first year teachers and you've got teachers who are in their 29th year, and here you are trying to start some new initiative, trying to do something different from the way they've always been done, and you'll often meet with resistance. In those cases, you may find that the voice of the principal, the assistant principals, is not enough to push that change effort. And so having that outside voice can really help move things along. That outside voice can also sometimes give you perspective that helps you understand why you're struggling to gain momentum with your initiatives. Another thing is that sometimes we just need a fresh look at things. You need fresh insights. You need the benefit of a thought partner or a cognitive coach. I'm a huge fan of cognitive coaching, and one of the things that I've seen with cognitive coaching is that those of us who have been through it have often found that cognitive coaching is valuable even when you know someone is coaching you, even when you know that they're going through the steps and posing these open-ended questions to you that you know exactly what they're doing. But the thing is, it still works. It still brings out your best thinking. It still brings out your best ideas. And so sometimes bringing in the consultant is not about bringing in someone else's ideas or bringing in someone else's expertise. Sometimes it's about helping tap into your best thinking, your best expertise. And then lastly, sometimes you simply need to deploy assets, experience, and expertise that you don't have access to on your team or at your site. And when I talk about assets, that might be things like drones, like camera equipment, video equipment, other technology. Sometimes it's the experience of having been through the struggles, the challenges that you're going through right now, and having had some success in addressing those things and being able to bring that knowledge and experience in to help you. And sometimes it's simply needing somebody who's got the high level skills in a particular area, like video production or assessment or some other aspect. There are a lot of reasons that you might want to hire an outside consultant to bring into your organization. It can bring huge value at a fraction of the cost of expanding your team and without the long-term commitment of expanding your team. What I have found is that it's almost always worth a quick consultation just to find out if a consultant can help you.